Horses are slowly approaching the starting gate for the race 1 opener. You still have about a minute and a half for all wagers. Still have 1 moment. 1 moment till race 1. Wide open betting board for the opener. They're at the gate. Little Melita into stall 3. Marley. Mexia and Big Luck. Ready for the mile. Race 1, the flag is up. And they're off and running. A hop at the start has Mexia out the back. Out very well from the inside stall, Marley. Little Melita is a bit headstrong and keen to go on with it. So Marley and Little Melita gonna vie for track position around the 7 furlong pole. They wheel. On the inside, Mexia has just about a half length over Big Luck. They cruise towards the 6 furlong mark to go. It's Little Melita, Rainier Arietta on the board at 4.5 to 1, out by a half length over Marley. Marley sits well, in hand with the jockey Juan Molina Jr. An absolute chasm back to the other two. Big Luck is third, and Mexia with the hop at the start maybe gave it up, is about 9 lengths tardy to the dueling leaders in fourth. They go cruising down the backstretch run. Still, dueling leaders persist at one another, making it very, very difficult to separate. Marley on the inside takes over briefly from Little Melita. Still back, a pesky presence on the inside runner. Here comes Big Luck, and Yero Rodriguez 3 deep and goes from third and inhales the front-running duo like nothing. Mexia is gaining ever so slightly as well. They go towards the quarter. It's Big Luck and Yero Rodriguez out by a length from a fighting on Marley and Juan Molina Jr. Flattening out Mexia, bidding a fondue to the other 3 is Little Melita out the back. Deep stretch, final furlong, right hand urging Big Luck, and Yero Rodriguez has said good day to the rest of the fillies and mares and is gone. Big Luck on the board at 4 to 1 to start the proceedings this Saturday night. It's Fiesta night. Olé! Big Luck first, Marley second, Mexia, and Little Melita. Race number 1, trophy race, Carla Sleeter's Celebration of Life, goes to number 4, Big Luck, and jockey Yero Rodriguez. This is the 3rd consecutive riding victory, going from the late daily double last night to the opening race tonight for jockey Yero Rodriguez. Big Luck is co-owned by Harry Lynch and Ron Couch, trained by Harry Lynch, and was bred in Kentucky by William Humphreys. A daughter of Lookin' at Lucky, Preakness winner, under some sandy-haired Southern California gentleman, out of the War Chant mare, Chance to Win Big. The winning time, the 1 mile fast track, 1:44 flat. All 4 ran in the opener. Coming up in the second race, we go 6 furlongs. Field of 5, jockey on the debuting Asia, number 5, to be ridden by Yero Rodriguez. Post time for the second race is at 7:59 and 22 minutes. Still have about 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. Field of maidens behind the gate now for loading of the second. Ready Seeker moving in. Juan Molina disembarks. She goes in. Pinch Mine. Carson Reserve will be next. English. Asia taking a lot of action. Fillies in the stalls ready for the maiden special weight second at 6 furlongs. And they're off. A hop at the start on debut for number 5, Asia. There goes English and Pinch Mine, first and second away from the gates, with Carson Reserve and Erdia Lopez gathering those two in. Rushing in the Fipke yellow sleeves is Ready Seeker. Now 5 of them are covered by just 2 lengths. On the outside, moving well after a horrible beginning on debut is Asia for a slice. And then out the back after a good break is Pinch Mine, but only 4 lengths would separate this group. Around the turn they go. It's Ready Seeker and Juan Molina Jr. To roll past the front-running duo under a drive is English with Elizabeth Thurman. This one's about to back away. Carson Reserve is now joining that front runner. So it's the 1 and the 2 as they go towards the stretch in race number 2. Ready Seeker in hand has not been asked by the rider yet, but the 2 Carson Reserve certainly has. English fighting on for third, not tonight for Pinch Mine or Asia. Deep stretch now asked is Ready Seeker. Ready Seeker to win at 4-5 in the end. Will win by just over 2. Carson Reserve, then English for third, Pinch Mine, and Asia. Race number 2 is Frank's 75th birthday dash. It goes to the 1, Ready Seeker, and jockey Juan Molina Jr. Owned and bred in Kentucky by Charles Fipke. Trained by D. Kelly Ackerman. Ready Seeker is a 3-year-old daughter of More Than Ready. Out of the Monarchos mare, Title Seeker. The winning time, 6 furlongs, track fast, 1:13 and 2. All 5 ran in the second, no show wagering. A $2 early double, 4 with 1, $12.20. Happy birthday again to Frank and happy 75th. Race number 3, field of 5 on this Fiesta Saturday night here on track. 2 food trucks right behind the saddling paddock walking ring. Fillies and mares again, non-winners of 2 races this year, go the distance of 6 furlongs in tonight's third. Post time at 8:27 and 21 minutes. They're approaching the starting gate. Less than a minute. Loading in and would not mind number 1's rider, Erdier Lopez, has taken off. She will be handled by the assistant starters and moves in. Number 3, Alma Fuerte, moves in. American Holiday. Vegan goes best. Outside will be Galeb Sicilian. And looks like we could have a delay here. I believe that was Alma Fuerte causing a disruption behind the starting gate. Looking at track veterinarian Dr. Sarah Rhodes behind the gate. EMTs are out there as well. Starter Kelly Mulvaney behind the gate. The 3 is being vetted behind the gate. You can see her walking and being trotted around behind the tractor towards the gap. Jockey of the 3-1, Molina. Looks pretty sore. The 2 is now backed out, American Holiday, who felt the repercussions, it looks like. Two being vetted as well. So we'll see what the call is, if any. Okay, so the 2 looks like it passed the vet check, going to move back in the 2 box. Starter coming back to send them on their way as the 3, Almafuerte, is about to go in again. They look to be situated here, and they're off and running. A very attentive start for American Holiday, who shows it from Almafuerte second, and Gallup Sicilian a very patient and wide third. Widest of all as Vegan Goes Best and Victor Santiago just waiting to see what develops, and way out the back is Would Not Mind 10 lengths last up the front running quartet. So on that lead, Gallup Sicilian going to go forward with wider to Vegan Goes Best. Inside, American Holiday drops back to third. Almafuerte, troublesome in the stalls, is still running fourth behind the front-running trio. And looks like Gallup Sicilian backs out a little bit, not to clip off heels. Vegan Goes Best and Victor Santiago still completely in hand with this one. Now goes to that lead. Almafuerte now post in second. American Holiday backs out. Gallup Sicilian back into the bridle, still desperately last as Would Not Mind. They go to the final furlong pole. Fighting back, American Holiday. Vegan Goes Best. Gallup Sicilian swung out widest of all, maybe too late to catch Vegan Goes Best, and Victor Santiago. A heady ride, that's why he's number 1 here. American Holiday a good second. Gallup Sicilian an unlucky traffic-filled third. In the winner's circle, steps number 4. Winner of the third race tonight, Vegan Goes Best, in jockey Victor Santiago. Owned by Pro Candelas LLC. That's Bianca Candelas, the winning trainer and owner. Vegan Goes Best is a 5-year-old daughter of Mark Valesky out of the Majestic Perfection mare Let's Go Vegan, bred in Kentucky by Barrington C. Jones. The winning time, 1 minute 13 and 2/5 of a second. All 5 ran in the third. There was no show wagering to be had. A 4-1 winner paid $10.20. Fourth race, $10,000 allowance optional claimer for Illinois breds. The purse $17,000. Make the jockey on number 1, Heart of Reason, Yero Rodriguez, at 2 pounds over. Those are your changes for the upcoming fourth. For the 50-cent pick 4 sequence, which gets going here in the upcoming fourth race, no changes to the fifth. In race number 6, the rider of number 1, Stump, will be Rainier Arrieta. The 7th and final race, that $30,000 quarter horse allowance, Daniel Martinez to ride number 1. It's the Whiskey. Scratch both the 5 and the 6 from the 7th race. You still have a minute for all wagers. Heading to the gate. Fiesta night continues at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing. Get to the food trucks behind the paddock area. Field of 4 has reached the starting gate. Heart of Reason into stall 1. Moving in Aunt Stella. 1-9. Last two in, Pelego and Charlo. Illinois bred fillies at 6 furlongs. Flag is up in the gate. And they're off and running. Heart of Reason and Yero Rodriguez jump out to an early lead, but let go both outside runners, Aunt Stella and Charlo. Now Aunt Stella, odds on the board, scrams by 2 lengths from both Heart of Reason on the inside of Charlo, who's back in a joint second with the inside gate horse Heart of Reason. Watching it all develop ahead is Pelego and Alvin Ortiz trailing by 6.5 or 7. They go around the turn, zipping right along as Aunt Stella. 2-length margin from both Charlo. And on the inside, Heart of Reason, still way back, is Pelego. Has to make up 6 lengths and has to go right now. Aunt Stella, Victor Santiago, 1-5 on the big board, still out by a couple of lengths. Not really worrying about it. Heads down the lane here in the start of the 50-cent pick 4, and galloping right away is Aunt Stella. Here comes Pelego. Pelego is gaining with every stride. Not done yet. Aunt Stella breathing fire. Pelego getting into it late. Pelego has it. Pelego wins. Aunt Stella second. Charlo was third, and Heart of Reason. Well, how about that? Welcome back to the winner's circle. A thrilling ride presented by Alvin Ortiz aboard number 2 Pelego. Owned by Sharon Morgan. Trained by John Wainwright. Bred in Illinois by Doctor of Veterinarian Medicine Terry Morgan. Is a daughter of Palace out of the Noble Causeway mare, Cosgood. The winning time, 1:13 3/5 of a second. Pelego, off odds 7-2, paid $9 and $2.20. Race number 5, field of 6, no changes, 6 furlongs the distance, fillies and mares. 4-year-olds and up. Non-winners of 2 races for 2020 and so far in 2021. Post time for the 5th race comes up at 9:26 and 22 minutes. Still have just over a minute. Final wagers, they've reached the starting gate. Lady Warrior and Enchilada moving in. Bug Zapper in the background. Being used tonight. Tour on. Country Assets. Are You For Real? Just about set. In the gate. And they're off. Lagging away from the gate was number 1, Lady Warrior. Also, way back, Are You For Real completely jumped out of the bridle after breaking well from the outside. In the early stages, it's Rocket Queen. Gets that lead away from the rest. It's Enchilada in close connection second. Here comes a hustling Lady Warrior from last out of the gate into second. Back in fourth and fifth. Country Assets gaining just a little bit on the inside of proceedings, with Tour On now wider and now out of last is Are You For Real after giving it up in the opening 2 furlongs. On that lead, Rocket Queen for Amy and Charles, with Alvin Ortiz out by a length from a weary Lady Warrior who had to be used and rushed up after a lagging beginning. Enchilada is circumventing the proceedings on the outside with Joe Barrios, and here comes Tour On gaining, not tonight for Country Assets, who's far behind, heads down in the final furlong. Rocket Queen, here comes Are You For Real scrubbing the inside, but it's Tour On and Victor Santiago. Tour On, 3 wide to win. Tour On scores by over 3 lengths. Are You For Real was second, photo for third and fourth between Rocket Queen and Enchilada. every now and then on our top rider for, almost the last decade, thereabouts, Victor gets on a double-digit price, and this one went off at 12 to 1. Late daily double coming up. Thank you all again for being out here. What a great crowd tonight. Next live racing card is Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Then we'll do it all again Friday night. Remember, we race Friday nights 7:30 and Saturday nights at 7:30. Coming back to the winner's enclosure, winner of tonight's fifth race, number 5, Tour On at 12 to 1, a riding double for Victor Santiago. Owned by Jody Durham, trained by Mike Durham. Tour On is a 9-year-old daughter of Colorful Tour, he said. Out of the Allen's Prospect mare, Foreign Gap, bred in Iowa by Lynn Kleberad. The winning time on the board, 1:13 3/5 of a second. All 6 ran in the 5th. 50-cent pick 3 for races 3, 4, and 5, over $360. 50-cent try. Looks like you have 2 more minutes until the 6th. Get those wagers in, just to ensure you don't get shut out. You still have a minute. They are on their way to the starting gate for the 6th. About to load in. Stump into stall 1. Verga. Italian Charm. Just Enough Tough. In the gate. Flag is up. And they're off. A very tangled beginning for both Italian Charm and Verga out the back. Stump has things his own way underneath Rainier Arietta, out to an uncontested, almost 3-length advantage from Just Enough Tough, who was wrangled off that pace. Verga takes over second, still retreating. Just Enough Tough is passed on the outside by Italian Charm. So Stump, well within himself, is out there to a 3-length advantage from Verga, who now challenges for second, right underneath both Just Enough Tough and the outside running Italian Charm. The trio behind is getting to Stump, but Stump got an absolute breather here. No excuses still. Stump still out by just about a 3/4 length margin from the oncoming Italian Charm and Just Enough Tough, and the rail completely opens like the Red Sea for Verga. Stump collared, still out by a length though. Here's Italian Charm produced on the outside. It's Stump and Italian Charm in another grudge match. Stump trying to last. Stump lasted. Lone Speed is Tough. Italian Charm was second, Just Enough Tough, and way back to Verga. Race number 6 now official. Welcome back to the winner's enclosure. Stump and jockey Rainier Arietta. Some fine rides tonight. Different kinds. That was a gem on the front end. Owned by Jane Griffin, trained by Bill Griffin, 7-year-old gelded son of Mark IV. That's Mach 4 for you speed racer fans. I know it doesn't matter. Joanna Marseille is the dam. Pike Pass, Louisiana bred by Cox and Davis Partnership. Winning time 1:12 and 1. All 4 ran in the 6th. 7th race, we close up shop this weekend. $30,000 quarter horse allowance. They sprint 330 yards. 3-year-olds and up scratch both the 5 and the 6. Les Daniel Martinez is on the 1. It's the Whiskey. Post time for the 7 that remain in the gate for the 7th and final. It happens at 10:23 in 21 minutes. Looks like they're now on approach to the starting gate. Final wagers for the 7th. Still circling. My bad. You still have an extra minute. Approaching the gate. Odds on number 1, it's the Whiskey moving in first. Cheyenne's Country. RM Reckless Wagon. Relentless Jesse. RM Reckless Wagon needs assistance. I'm a Secret Daisy into stall 8. Master Overgone already in the outside stall. SWIM Snow Cool still circling. They're all in the gate. Assistants have a hold, ready to go 330 yards. And they're off and running. A horrible beginning for Cheyenne's Country, who's out the back. It's the Whiskey, who really has a walkover now. It's the Whiskey is a 3-length leader and is gone. Cheyenne's Country for a bid. SRM Reckless Wagon for second. Master Overgone was third, but it's the Whiskey, 4 in a row on this track and really got some help from behind. I don't think that one needed it. It's the Whiskey actually went up upon loading into the gate, up to even money. Longest price on the board finished in the exacta, RM Reckless Wagon at 21-1. Nine, Master Overgone was third at 3-1. Just another night at the office for number one, It's the Whiskey. And Jaguelos Daniel Martinez, owned by Martin Avila, trained by Gabe Ratana, 5-year-old sorrel gelded son of Coronado Cartel, out of Taking On Smashingly by Taking On the Cash, bred in Oklahoma by Ray and Donna Harvey. 4 consecutive wins on this strip. This one at 330 yards. Congratulations to all the winning connections. Up to even money in the end for number one, It's the Whiskey. Slick Pick 7 to come back on Tuesday afternoon. First of 7 races here at FanDuel Sportsbook, and horse racing commences at 1 o'clock Central. Next week's calendar, Friday at 7:30, and then a week from tonight, start time is 7:30 again. Payoffs coming up. Race 7 now official. The late 50-cent pick 3 in races 5, 6, and 7, $94 and a nickel. Exacta, 1 with 2, favorite. Longest price on the board for $2, $52.40. The late daily double, 1 with 1, $6. 10-cent superfecta, $55. And the late 50-cent pick 4 for $515.90. From all of us to all of you, drive safe. Good night. See you back here Tuesday at 1.